I have spent hundreds of hours on this SMP in the last 4 months. I've been building houses, bridges, walls, statues and great big holes all the way down to bedrock, and they are all absolutely beautiful. However, all of those are nothing compared to what we're looking at today. Welcome to Building with MacLeod. Today we are going on one final and complete tour of this awesome Viking castle built in survival Minecraft, and I cannot. Okay, before we set this guy off, I just want to let you guys know that the whole castle and courtyard is available for you guys to discover by yourself in a world download in the description. It is completely free for you to use. If you end up downloading the world after this video, of course, and enjoying it, please help the channel by subscribing so I can keep growing and create even more awesome builds. Now, back to me. To go ahead and show you guys what I have been spending the last many hours on, so please enjoy. Let's start from the beginning. And so begins the culmination of months of hard work where I turned this mountain into the most awesome Viking base ever created, and honestly I cannot wait. As we head down here to the bottom of the bridge, I just have to admit that this angle does not do the castle justice at all. This is looking so small. If you have noticed it, I am not wearing any elytra today, and that is because I want to have the complete experience of how grand and how big this castle actually is, because I've been spending a lot of time, and I'm really meaning a lot of time, so I really just want to take the fullness of everything in, and we'll start off with the courtyard. This is actually one of the last additions to the castle, and I absolutely enjoy it. It has everything that it needs. Over here you see a cute little stables area for your horses when you come and visit. We also went ahead and created an archery range where the soldiers of Badheim can practice their shooting skills. This courtyard is the perfect entrance to the majestic castle of Badheim. Pretty intense, huh? Well, I guess all in all, it's a cute little courtyard. It does its job of trying to connect the bridge with the castle, so the castle is just not standing upon hollow ground, and we are ready to head into the main thing, which is the entrance that you guys have seen a couple of times before. I promise you, it will not be the last. As we head into the entrance of the building, you can see this cute little detail where I've been using fence gates as door hinges, and I really think it adds a cool look to this door right here. Also, you can see that I've been able to keep this open, and that I can do because I've been able to spawn proof pretty much every single block of the courtyard out here, so I will not be worrying about any creepers getting into the castle anytime soon. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. So let's head back into the end. Oh no, what did just happen right there? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. And on that note, let's go ahead and check the beautiful entrance hall that we have been building and showing off a couple of times now on the camera. Now, what I actually did really right in this entrance hall is that I managed to create the high ceiling and the majestic feeling what it should be in a big castle like this. So as you can see, we have the beautiful armor stains, we have the banner symbolizing who the castle belongs to, and then we have the multiple layers. I really love the work with the balconies all the way around here. We also created a few different rooms. Here is the purple room belonging to Jeffers. Over here we have the light blue room belonging to a new member. Ooh, this is exciting. I do not want to tell who just yet. And then we have the green room belonging to absolutely no one, but all in all, I would rate this 10 out of 10. Yeah, let's do that. And also here in behind me, over my shoulder here, you can see we have a library. So why don't we just head in there? Now the library might actually be the very most underrated room in all of the castle, because it's not very big, but what I feel like I managed to do was to get a lot of detail in such a cramped little space. As you can see right here, we have the big beautiful bookshelves spanning all the way from the floor to the top almost. We have some little cozy places to sit and study all the way around. We got paintings, we got shelves, and here up the top, my very favorite part of the whole library is this hanging little balcony going all the way around with the opportunity to study the ground and the plants. And over here there's this altar kind of thing. Now look at the pictures. That is absolutely my build hack. Number one is start to create picture walls. This looks absolutely awesome and the library is perfect. As I sit here at the throne of the main room of the castle, I just want to tell you guys that there are a lot of rooms. And when I say a lot of rooms, I mean it. There's a lot of rooms and I don't know if I'm gonna show you all of them, but you won't know either. There's no possible way that you will notice unless that you go down in the description and download the world file to get the full experience of the Bartheim Castle. Now remember, if you download it, you need to be subscribed, or else I'll come with my sword into your Minecraft world and kill your dog. Or, you know, I'll manage. So anyway, this big beautiful room you guys have seen a couple of times. Just by now you will be able to recognize that we are in the main hall of Bartheim, and I'm loving every single second of being in here. I love the chairs, I love the armor stands, and I love the bust designs. Even though they've taken a really long time to collect the heads, I think they just add that final little piece of detail needed to create the most awesome great hall of all time. Also the ceiling, please just take a minute to appreciate it, because I've been spending a very long time trying to get that prismarine, and finally we managed. Down here in the bottom you can see we are keeping the dragon egg nicely protected from all the other Ridathium sword stealing members of the server, and I am really happy that it's still here. I enjoy the fact that I can keep something at least for myself here. Going up the stairs, this room right here is the survival room of the castle. This is where I have everything I need. I have my storage, I have my ferni, I have my brewing stands, and all of the workbenches that I could ever imagine, with the smithing tables, the anvils, and the stone cutter. And over here is the main point of all of the castle. It is my very first pick. Yes, I kept that from the very first session just 3 or 4 months ago and until now, and now it's hanging beautifully on my mega base right next to my very second pick. And I don't know why I kept this guy, but I did. Heading up here is everything that we need for a good night of sleep. And speaking of, I actually think it's night right now, so good night everyone. As the new day has arisen, I feel like this is the perfect time to go ahead and take a look at the Courtyard Part 2. This courtyard right here is the front courtyard's ugly little brother. It has none of the majestic feeling, but what it does have is the practical ways of the fields, of the blacksmith, and of the well. It is everything you need to keep your awesome castle going from now on until forever. Enough about that, because as I'm sitting here enjoying some fresh air in the front courtyard's ugly little brother, I am also looking at the doors to the basement of Bartheim. So let's head in there and I'll show you guys what we have. A basement full of details that I really want to show you, especially the interior details, which really makes this build. Over here we have the checkpoint, where the guards can sit and check whether the right persons are coming in and out. Also, we got a beautiful wardrobe design that I stole from my fellow SMP member, Jeffrey's Craft. Check him out if you want to. We also got the most awesome wood chopping area with sawdust on the floor, a beautiful workbench, and everything in wood that you could ask for. Now to the most scary part of Bartheim, we've got the dungeon, in which we are able to place members who are not doing as we want to, if we can succeed. But that's not enough, because right now we are going to take a look in this door. We are slowly but surely making our way all the way through the castle, and this right here might be one of the most important parts of the build for the lore, because such a big castle as this one is not able to run without any people living here also. So right here we have bunk beds for 12 and also eating places for 12. If you like the little small details, then I just want to show you the wardrobe again, because there are also room for 12 pieces, full sets of armor actually. So that is absolutely awesome. I wanted to take this opportunity to just try to take the dynamic a little bit down and just show you guys some cool details as the bunk bed system that are made right here. You see, this design basically just consists of some barrel for storage, and then we do have a bed on each of the levels divided by ladders, so everything makes sense and is even accessible from survival. I say as I fall all the way down, yeah, it should be accessible if you're not as bad as parkour as I am. So this is really one of the absolutely coolest rooms that I have created. Now there is a lot of small hallways, stairways and everything that you guys will be missing in this world tour, but I can just show you guys that we actually have created interior for all of the little hallways going through the mountain, and then the mountain, what am I talking about? The castle, of course. But speaking of the mountain, down here we have the great big hole. If you remember that, then we really soon are going to do something about it, and I cannot wait to show you guys. But anyways, we are only missing the main tower of Bartheim, so let's head over there right now. This tower is without a doubt the biggest and hardest room to do the interior of in the whole castle, but man, I think I got it. With many different floors and little doors out to the side everywhere, where are we going to start? Well, just as we did with this channel, we are going to start from the bottom. Just like that, we are in the bottom room of the main tower in Bartheim, and I cannot begin to explain to you guys how hard it was to create some awesome interior designs in these really weird room constellations that such a big round space creates. Also, I think we succeeded pretty nicely with the bottom layer. As just to give you a sense of direction, in here we have the little woodworking station. But let's head up the most impractical stair of all time. Now, it may be impractical, but it sure looks really nice. Here is the main floor of the tower, and as you can see, we just needed to create some really tall bookshelves, and I think I succeeded in creating a cool little detail with the small windows that you are able to go up and look out of if that's what you want. And then to the main piece of this room, I decided to go ahead and create a picture wall with every single picture in Minecraft, and I really think it looks awesome. I don't know, however, I can see already now that there's a duplicate right here, so I might not be completely correct, but you get the picture. Thank you so much, everyone. I know. Let's head further up. Now we are reaching the second floor of this beautiful tower, and as you can see, we are hanging Viking shields everywhere. Also, we had those hanging right here. We do that because this is a Viking castle, so we need to create a little bit of Viking feeling. The same with the banners. Also, I almost spoiled something at the top that I do not want to show you guys just yet, so let's head out here to the deck, where you can see we are able to just jump up and try to have a look of whether there are coming any enemies from any sides in the castle. This, however, is not just finished yet, so we will head inside again and head for the next level. Up here is the most beautiful little plateau where we are able to stand and read while we are looking out over our kingdom. We are also able to study some plants, and if you really want to, we have some bookshelves up there. Ooh, do not spoil anything, you have probably seen it by now. But heading out here is the most awesome little bell tower. We can see all the way around, and it's really tying together the look of the castle, and I love the little bridge slash walkway that you are able to access only from the main tower. Now, if we head into the room, you can see the most ugly bell design of all time, but you know what, I just have to accept that this is what I went with, and now this is what will be in the castle forever. So we have a little pulling chain right here, and this is supposed to be the little thing clinging around. I do not know what that is called, however. But now let's make it to the main floor of the castle. This is it. This is the final moment of this castle tour. The very final room, and 100% the most awesome, creative and one-of-a-kind design trick that you have ever seen. Ta-da! It's a map ceiling, okay? It's a map ceiling, and I was proud of it, and then I googled and saw that everybody else in the world has done it at some point, but this is my very first, and I'm proud of it, okay guys? And I think you should be proud of me too. All jokes aside, this is actually my best build ever created in Minecraft, and I'm super proud of the amount of work I've put in the last 4 months. And don't you worry guys, there is much more to come. While all of these beautiful builds are showcased here in the background, I really wanted to talk to you guys about this channel. You might have noticed that I've been gone and that the video is a bit more different, hopefully also better than it used to be, and this is the direction this channel will be heading. I would rather spend a bit more time making way better videos for you guys, and for a Minecraft building YouTuber, I haven't been building an awful lot lately. However, that's gonna change today. Just because that this awesome castle is done does not mean that we are done with this place all in all, and I already have my next project ready. Something very, very cool going in the big bedrock hole down below the building. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am, and if you made it this far, thank you so much. The watch time is really what gets a channel going, so I appreciate every single one of you. As I've already mentioned, there is a world download down in the description, and it will be available on my profile on crafty.builds. Crafty Builds is the most awesome site full of great ideas and inspirations for the finer details in this beautiful game. It's easy to navigate in, and the builds are always really high quality. So while you're downloading my world, check it out. And now there is nothing left to say than a big fat thank you guys for following along. This is the end of the video. I am Blaubart, and you are my best friend in the whole wide world. Take care.